Hello, it's Richard Wilson coming to you from the Grand Cayman Island here in the Caribbean, and I'm actually here because I spoke at the Marriott at an investment conference a couple days ago on capital raising mistakes. Actually, I was talking about what types of mistakes in capital raising can cost you $100,000 or more each. And it went well, made some great contacts, but what I realized over the past just few weeks is that there's one topic I've never talked about in capital raising, but I practice every single day, so I thought I'd share it with you here in video. And that is an idea called lean capital raising. So in lean capital raising, I'm really stealing ideas from lean manufacturing and just-in-time supply chain management type principles, which if you're not familiar with those, just-in-time supply chain management or lean manufacturing is all about making it so that you don't have a whole pile of parts of a widget sitting in inventory for 3 months while you wait to use them. In other words, if you believe in just-in-time supply chain management, what you do is make it so that all of the parts that go into a product in a manufacturing space are brought to their point of use just in time to be used. You don't have a whole bunch of inventory stacked up all over the place, which basically represents dollars invested and not being used and just sitting on the manufacturing floor. So the more efficient the manufacturing process, the more lean it is called. So I'm stealing ideas from those industries, from books I've read and things I've studied in that area, and using them every day in our capital raising. And this isn't really a theory of what might work, it's really what we're doing every day right now in our capital raising division. And basically, if you apply these principles to capital raising, you get to figuring out where are you wasting time, where are you wasting resources in your capital raising process, where are you not being efficient in your capital raising. And in my case, lots of the times in the past, it was calling on investors who hadn't heard of me or haven't heard of our group or hadn't read my book and really didn't have a prior relationship with them. So it was having to cold call on investors that we thought would be a great match, and doing that over and over again. That was kind of the bottleneck. I mean, my time is valuable, your time is really valuable. So if you're calling on people and just leaving voicemails and sending emails that nobody reads, you know, that's a problem, that's a bottleneck, and that's wasted time. That's money left on the manufacturing floor. So what you need to do is to become as efficient as possible as reaching those investors and engaging them and actually getting their attention. So in my case, I've been doing that by speaking at conferences, writing books, recording videos such as this, growing our family office association, and doing many different things so that not only do family offices, institutional investors, and other groups recognize our brand or recognize my name or come up to me after a conference, but also that people leave me voicemails or send me emails saying they want to know what fund managers I'm representing. In other words, the more efficient you can get at when your time is available to reach out to an investor, you have some relationships to reach out to, and you're consistently generating new, fresh relationships with investors that are targeted for the type of project or fund you're raising capital for, then the more lean or efficient you can become. I wrote down a couple more ideas here for lean capital raising. They involve doing some PR, doing speaking, using a CRM system, meeting face-to-face as much as possible, holding webinars, having a password-protected part of your website that provide videos to your potential investors, and doing other things like writing columns, doing direct mailings, sending a monthly newsletter or investment marketplace update to your investors. And really any way that you can increase the engagement with your potential investors, it's going to result in more lean and efficient capital raising. So I challenge you to think to yourself about how you could be more efficient at raising more capital. I think everybody could do things like focus on the 80-20 rule or the 80-24 rule more often. I think more people could get a more crystal clear niche focus of who their investor avatar is or what type of investor they're really targeting. And I think all of us need to consistently, every week, every month, review these types of ideas and constantly push ourselves to be more focused and more efficient. So this is Richard Wilson coming to you from the Grand Cayman Island, and I'll see you soon.